Welcome everyone, it's Vapor Dragomar. Now it's time for some more League of Legends. In this episode, we are going to be playing Fizz mid lane. Now, this game, I never predicted how this game was going to go. Because I don't know whether you guys know this, but I am not really a Fizz player. I almost never play this champion, and the last time I played this champion was versus a Yasuo, and I went 0-6, which was very embarrassing. Now, the weird thing was, part of this was also a promotion by Nate Pro 88 and the Kid 228, because both of them are major Fizz players.
Minions have spawned.
So that's kind of how this game came to be. And I did ask them whether I should play Fizz or not. Our Rumble gets first blood on the Nasus, which tells you something that the Nasus is not necessarily good at Nasus by dying that early in the game. Now, this Riven matchup doesn't favor me entirely at first, but it does not mean this match doesn't go nutty. Trust me, it goes nutty. But I know it doesn't look nutty. I know you're laughing at me. You're like, nah, this can't be something remarkable. You're just a Fizz into a matchup that's supposed to counter. There's nothing crazy in it. Just you wait. There's some crazy stuff. And it's probably crazier than you think. Well, anyway, I'm trying to avoid it. I'm going to dodge. I'm going to chug some potions. I don't know if I should chase a Riven. This doesn't look good, especially with the Cho'Gath getting involved level 2. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm gonna try to push the wave and then look for a kill in the Nasus. The Talon is already, if I remember correctly, was accusing Rumble. Okay, the reason I didn't record this live is I literally thought I was gonna get destroyed. Straight up destroyed. Especially because I have a terrible base time. But anyway. I'm going to be getting some control wards. I have a corrupting potion on me already. Wave's in a very unfavorable position. Early is very unfavorable for me at the moment. Rumble is destroying the Nasus, which is very good for me because, see, Fizz, one of the things that counters Fizz really hard is extremely tanky bruisers, and that scale hard, and Nasus is one of those. He is one of those bruisers that does that. Now, I was thinking of playing Veigar or Malzahar, but I wanted to be more diverse in terms of my champion pickings. I also do Talon to an extent, but Talon has his own problems, including the fact he's AD and doesn't necessarily scale well. And I wanted to 1v1 the Riven, but of course, the Cho'Gath comes to gank. And of course, I have Playful Trickster to get away from the Cho'Gath, which is decent. I'm trying to ward. They keep trying to remove my wards. You got the stun. I got that. I had a somewhat favorable trade on the Riven, which is weird. Keep in mind, this is my first game on Fizz outside of ARAM. So, but sometimes I make it work in ARAM, believe it or not. Sometimes I actually make Fizz work in ARAM. Now, if you're wondering why they're even playing Riven, it's probably because I banned Yasuo, because Yasuo's an ass. Triggering my corrupting, because I'm not sure about the Fizz vs Riven matchup. I've never played this before, so... Oh, and good old Rumble kills the Nasus again. Which is a good omen for us. Nasus feeding. That means he's not going to be relevant throughout most of the game. So I go that. Try to dodge. Riven gets chunked a bit by the Talon, but I still don't have my level 6. I'm trying to use the W on minions to try to... I'm missing some of these last hits really badly. Okay, I get that one. Okay, I get my level 6 Shark. I decide to go maybe help Talon with Drag, even though I'm low on mana, and I want to buy. Unfortunately, it's not Infernal. And I get that, I get my Playful Trickster, and I manage to slay the dragon with my Playful Trickster. Hopefully Talon does not get executed, and he does not, which is good. Now weirdly, this Riven is actually silver. But the thing is, silver doesn't really mean a lot to me anymore. Unfortunately, because I've been facing gold and platinums a lot of the time, and compared to gold and platinum, silver is somewhat weak, unfortunately.
Shut down.
Oh, Cho'Gath gets a shutdown onto the Rumble. The Rumble has subsequently pretty much destroyed the Nasus. Get level 7. Nasus is still level 6. Oh, and there goes the kid killing enemy Ezreal with Vayne. He does pop off on Vayne, if you're asking. Actually reasonably hard. Damn it, I missed the shark. I missed the shark to the thing. Like, I was trying to get the shark on him and it didn't land. See, that's... Flashes. I try to ignite and she runs. She puts the thing backwards. And yeah. That's kind of the end of that exchange. I'm just gonna go get the CS. Believe it or not, I know that aggression makes it look as if I'm going to lose this matchup, but you'd be surprised. You would still be surprised what happens this match. Okay. Okay, so our Vayne kills their Lux. And their Ezreal. So our bot lane is already hard winning, which is nutty. I'm slightly ahead in farm. I got some items and the corrupting potion still. So I can continue with the lane phase. Yeah, you'd be amazed how many kills can happen in such a short time in these games. Something's going on in the river, probably Cho'Gath. Oh yeah, Cho'Gath kills the Rumble, and Talon gets killed on the Cho'Gath. I'm gonna go help the Talon with the Nasus. He uses Blast Plant. See if I can land it. I get the Trickster. I get my ult off, but it doesn't do any damage. Talon just basically one-shots the Riven with his ult. I get a ward in that bush. Cho'Gath gets the Drake. Oh, Nasus somehow kills our Rumble. Got some of the Riven trying to win trades with her stun. Going to get my items. Oh, Lux, enemy Mastery 7 Lux kills our Vayne. As far as the Lux bot. The Ezreal kills Leona. With the help of Cho'Gath. I now have a Ninja Tabby, a Sheen, and a Blasting Wand. Unfortunately, I don't have really any kills. I have an assist, but I don't have any. I haven't snowballed yet. But you'd be surprised. Again, I thought I was gonna feed. Now that that happened, that I only have one assist this entire time. But other stuff ends up happening. I end up helping Talon with and Talon gets the Rift Herald. I mean, I really didn't want to sacrifice CS for the Rift Herald. Our Talon's on a rampage, kills the Nasus again. And for memory, this Talon actually had some pretty bad stats for Talon jungle. And then I was thinking of 1v1ing the Riven again, and the Cho'Gath is then there for the Riven again.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Here's our Leon and Vayne. This is a surprising combo.
Shut down.
Gonna help take the turret. Just avoid the snare. Now it comes with the sieging, which Fizz isn't terribly good at because Fizz is melee, and he doesn't really have any long-range spells other than his ultimate. But he can still make a splash in team fights. Tries to dodge, but still takes a part of the ultimate, the Rumble. Comes the ARAM mid Fiesta. Rumble gets his ulti off. So I get my ulti off, he gets his ulti, and I get there, and I get the assist with my ulti and my Sea Stone Strike, I think. Urchin Strike, yeah, Urchin Strike. Fortunately, Cho'Gath get that kill. I don't want to go on the Cho'Gath on that health, obviously. But I do get a good ultimate into Urchin Strike on that onto them. Onto the Nasus of all things. And it works. So now I have 2 assists. But that's not the full story. Not by a long shot. Things get a lot crazier now that I have those 2 assists. Believe it or not. I didn't believe it. I was like, nah, I got the 2 assists. Now everything's gonna go downhill, right? I have 2 assists. Everything's gonna go downhill.
The time for talk is over. Shut down. Shut down.
She gets her ult off. It doesn't really do much damage to me because I already have a ninja target. I'm thinking about going to kill her or somebody. I'm getting these assists. I reached level 11. Because I know that I'm bad at farming often on this champ, so I have to focus on that. I'm trying to figure out how to trade with the Riven, which is hard, because she has these shields and stuff. I was thinking of ulting her and going for the all-in, though. And then Lux suddenly appears.
Has been destroyed.
Something's going on in the top lane. I'm coming to investigate.
Killing spree.
Nasus already dies again.
Unstoppable.
That'll be his 7th death.
Red team double kill.
Man, that's Vayne's 9th kill, Ezreal's 5th death. So yeah, a lot of dying. Going towards Proto Belt, I've decided, instead of Lich Bane. Vayne gets a Phantom Dancer. Dodge that. Believe it or not, a lot happens in this stage of the game. I mean a lot. Like, see this score? It's about to change. The 002 score is about to change. Okay, I get my ult off. I get my Urchin Strike. And I think I also used it in combination with my Playful Trickster. Dodge out. Yeah, Playful Trickster. Did you see that? Did that Urchin Strike and how I did the Playful Trickster to dodge out on Riven's damage? Yeah. Now I'm 2-0 and 3. But it doesn't end there. It does not end there by any stretch of the imagination. Although our Vayne is godlike and our Talon is on a rampage. But you wouldn't expect Talon to be able to thrive against these super tanks like Show and Nasus, especially since that's a 600,000 mastery point Cho'Gath, but still, you know. Although the Cho'Gath is building full AP, to be fair. So I get the Proto Belt. I'm going to be building a Lich Bane or a Void Staff.
Shut down.
Ezreal gets a shutdown. Get my ult and my Urchin Strike. My Keystone Trident. I get my Purple Trickster. And with that, I get, I think, my Ignite off. And I get a kill onto the Cho'Gath. Incredibly squishy with the Cho'Gath. I get that, and I got my Playful Trickster after getting my Seastone Trident on him. You see how much damage Seastone Trident does though? Along with Talon ult. For some reason, Nasus is incredibly easy to burst. What are Nasus's items? Oh, he only has Spectres with Tiamat and a Sheen with Merc Treads. Okay, yeah, he doesn't have good items. Now I'm 5-0. I'm 5-0 now. In a span of like 3 minutes. Now I can get Lich Bane.
Unstoppable.
Now our Talon's unstoppable. Even though it's past 20 minutes, he's now destroying people again. Enemy Lux is 2-5-5 despite being M7. She's doing quite bad. Their Ezreal's 3-7. Their Riven, by the way, Silver 3, and yet is 0-5-2. Guessing it's not a Riven player by any stretch of the imagination, at the very least. I am going to go over to help. As Fizz. He flashes. And now, I take his CS. Oh, and Leona gets a kill on the Lux. I try to Sea Stone Trident. I try to Urchin Strike into Playful Trickster onto the Ezreal. Well, I get my ulti, and with my Sea Stone Trident and the Playful Trickster, I think I destroy him. And you see how I get the next Sea Stone Trident basic attack? I can release the Nasus. Pretty insane. I decide to jump away. Now I'm dominating, and I killed the Nasus. Now I'm 7-0. After the uneventful early game. So now I'm building towards Void Staff. So yeah, as you can see, I said there was a lot of madness that was going to happen. I wasn't lying to you. It's still amazing though that the Nasus at this stage of the game is now 1-10. And I think Vayne just got eaten. I get the Playful Trickster. I get my ult off, and I get the... I'm legendary! See? I'm now legendary with that ult play there. I think I used my Urchin... I think I just did Urchin Strike ulti, and I think I just one-shot him. Playful Trickster. They're getting kind of tanky. I get my final Urchin Strike onto the Nasus. You can probably tell this is not a Nasus player by any means, by the way he acts. And then Lux gets light binded in one shot by Lux with the ulti. The Lux is 3-7 though. And I'm 9-0. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'm able to buy Void Staff soon. Okay, I get Void Staff. For some reason the Ezreal's through me. No, I missed it. Damn it. I get my Urchin Strike with the Playful Trickster. Legendary. And the kid 228, our Vayne, kills the Ezreal again.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Somehow our Talon's 11-2 despite the fact their comp technically outscales him, and I'm 10-0 with 3 items complete. I even have a CS lead over the Riven, who's now 1-7, and the 3-9 M7 Lux. I mean, 4-9 M7 Lux. She managed to kill the Fiona. Now our Vayne has a triple kill. It's a quadra kill. They have another surrender mode.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Take that turret. Get the point picture. I get the ult off. Nasus sent our kills for Vayne. And I managed to kill the Nasus. I get some decent damage on that turret. So yeah, I'm 11-0 at 30 minutes. Craziness, isn't it? And by this point, they have a 3-10 as well. Which, 1-7 Riven, a 4-9 Lux, and a 2-12 Nasus. Think about it. Dodge out of the way. I'm thinking of ulting this Riven. Thinking about it. I'm 2 levels ahead of the Riven. Almost land the ulti. And I basically delete the Riven. I almost died from the Lux ulti.
Blue team double kill.
Cho'Gath gets a double kill. I decide to run for it with the Talon. I'm now 12-0. It will end, but it's still crazy though. 1-8, 2 Riven. I mean, I even have more assists in the Riven, but I don't always get assists. I had 2 assists in the early, though. That was the funny part. I mean, she has 2 assists, but look at the farm difference, too. I'm 178 farm, one of the highest farm in the game, to the 125 farm of the Riven. But Cho'Gath, though, is relatively enormous. Here's where I make a big mistake. I try to go into the edge there. They get destroyed by the spines of the Cho'Gath. I don't one-shot them. And he dies. Cho'Gath, plus the Nasus Wither, plus the Vayne, just try to fight the Cho'Gath. The Lux gets her with the ulti. Here's the Talon goes on a killing spree with help of the Rumble. Riven flashes that away. But yeah, a lot of madness. I decided to take an elixir of iron. Some more AP. This game is going on for an incredibly long time, considering how hard we've been stomping them. They have a 2-14 Nasus, and a 3-11 AD carry, at least what Talon gets the smite. Cho'Gath does a lot of damage with his silences. Because he's full AP, Dark Harbor's Cho'Gath. Yo. Full magic pen Cho'Gath with A lot of ages. And he's the best on their team, by the way. By a long shot. I get my ult off. It doesn't really do enough damage to the chill. I was trying to see how much damage that did. Surprisingly tanky despite building full AP. Very much. Lux is literally 3 levels below me. 10 levels. Riven's 2 levels below me. I get the Playful Trickster. And I managed to get my Sea Stone Trident and Richard Stone. I get my untargetable. Shogat gets stunned. Get the inhibitor. So yeah, a way longer and nuttier game. Get the Playful Trickster. I Urge Strike at the Playful Trickster, you saw that. How that like transitioned. But Leona ends up getting the kill on the Nasus. 15 deaths on Nasus. You've seen it here first. I get a second Needlessly Large Rod. I think I take an Elixir with it. Yep, Elixir of Iron. I have almost 3k HP.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
We still haven't managed to end the game.
Rampage.
Talon gets a kill on the Riven. The Riven is now 1 in 10 and 2. Keep in mind the Riven is filter 3 for some reason. And the enemy team surrenders. And with that, we win the game.